Hey, welcome back. More projects. So, I bought a YT60 cylinder, and I've got to give some credit to the Pennsylvania Ripper, David, aka the PA Ripper, because the PA Ripper, the Pennsylvania Ripper, have I said that enough times? He's not paying me to say that. I should note. Found a 47 millimeter piston with a 10 millimeter wrist pin. Now, why is that important? This is from a Yamaha jog scooter, and the jog comes in 49cc, and then I forget what the 47 millimeter piston converts to in cc's. Maybe 68. I don't know. Don't take my word for it. Look it up. There's a calculator online. Anyhow, he sent a cylinder to Accurate Cylinder and Sleeve Works in Tomball, Texas. And I had done one before. I'd done a YT60 from 44 to 45. But he took it another step and went from 44 to 47 millimeters. So this is the world's, it could be potentially the world's biggest kit put on a qt50. And the Pennsylvania Ripper has successfully done so. And although he does not have a PW50 gear, and he is running the stock exhaust, both of which are fatal mistakes. I, however, will not make those errors. But maybe that's just the way he likes it. I don't want to, rain on his parade, and I want to give him kudos for this qt50 technological advancement. Let's see here. Now you can see how thin things have become here, but this is the price you pay. And I think Accurate Cylinder and Sleeve Works has even done a little filing there on the ports, so I don't have to worry about that. Isn't that nice? That's just wonderful. Oh yes. So the question is, what do I install this? And I've got another engine. Do I want to well, I will install it on another engine. I guess the issue for me is, do I want to undo the HPI install on my current setup and install a different engine, as well as reinstall the HPI setup? I really hate to go through all that work. Maybe there's a bike out there that this can go on, and I can be forever known heretofore as Jack the Ripper. Okay, one thing, I learned this at ericgoreracing.com. Good site on two-stroke motorbikes, motorpads. When you bore out a cylinder, you change the angle of the ports. You make it a shallower angle, so it's going to change the direction of the flow, which usually takes away from top end but adds to mid-range. So to help with that, you can raise the exhaust port, which I may do. I might just test it in its current configuration and see how it goes, and then maybe raise the exhaust port later. So again, this is a 47 millimeter Yamaha jog piston. You can find them on eBay for relatively inexpensive. You want to get the one with the 10 millimeter wrist pin and not the 12 millimeter wrist pin. I had found the jog piston, I guess I hadn't searched enough, and a little more searching goes a long way, I guess. I had found now the nice thing about the jog piston too is it's got those those windows on the intake side, which may or may not help. It's a bit inconclusive, but whatever, they're there. So anyhow, I had found the jog piston in 40 millimeter variety with a 10 millimeter wrist pin, and I've employed that in a number of applications, including the Yamaha qt50. But again, I guess I didn't search hard enough. I could only find the 47 millimeter with the 12 millimeter wrist pin, and so I gave up my search. Anyways, this will be a future, hopefully not too far in the future, because it's getting up. Tomorrow is October 1, right? So winter is coming. Anyways, this ought to be fun. So shout out to the PA Ripper and Accurate Cylinder and Sleeve Works. This is looking good. Looking good. And they will also bore out to more reasonable sizes, like if you wanted to just go, you know, you can buy a YT60 cylinder on eBay for about 30 bucks shipped if you're lucky. And then if you just wanted, and usually with the used cylinder you want to bore it out, and you could bore it out to just, you know, slightly above 44 millimeters, or if you didn't want to take off this much material. But we here at Hermoso Cycle Works want to push the edge. We want to ride the white line. I'm not sure what that means. We want to walk the tightrope, you know, so to speak. We're not interested in playing it safe. So, hey, stay tuned for more No Pet Adventures.